Ladies and gentlemen, today I am here to bring you a Kaito Greatness Review. I can never get enough of this series. Hands down, this is by far one of the most enjoyable series for me to watch weekly. It really is. This is the most entertainment I get from any anime that I watch, because this shit is too damn good. Like, say what you will about Magic Kaito. This series deserves so much more popularity and hype, and I really hope that the mangaka of this series continues writing the manga, keeps making chapters, because what I'm aware of is that the mangaka doesn't really write Magic Kaito a lot. He puts out a couple chapters here, so forth, here and there. So Magic Kaito really doesn't have that many chapters, and I really hope the mangaka actually starts writing chapters more, because this series needs a conclusion. It needs more chapters. It's too damn good. Like, the way Magic Kaito can stay so consistent and great with every single episode is unbelievable. Like, you would think a series about a phantom thief robbing, like, a store, or some form of store, or whatever, every single episode to find a gem that most likely has the Philosopher's Stone in it would get very dull, boring, and it would get repetitive over time. But Magic Kaito just breaks that. It destroys the repetitive nature of things like that. It really thinks outside the box and adds new characteristics to the formula. It really does. Like this episode alone, I sat back and I'm like, this fucking episode is amazing. Like, seriously, there's been very few times I can really sit back and say I 100% enjoyed the episode, where I was caught by the episode. Like, I was just grasping the episode, looking at it. I was mesmerized by watching Magic Kaito, because the atmosphere, the music, the art style alone, it drags you in, and that's exactly what this episode did. Like, I cannot recommend Magic Kaito enough, and if Detective Conan is like this, if Detective Conan really is on this level of Magic Kaito, oh god, I am definitely going to start that series. I really will start Detective Conan if it's anything like Magic Kaito, with this nature of its characteristics of the, like, episodes, because the theme of it is very enjoyable. It really is. And I couldn't ask for any more out of anime. Like, I watch anime for entertainment. I really do. I'm gonna push aside my reviewer sense real quick. I watch anime for entertainment to enjoy myself. That's what I do. And when I watch anime, I expect to, be entertained, where I'm having fun, either smiling, laughing, feeling sad, whatever, depending on the genres of the series. I just expect that type of emotions. I expect to have emotions when I watch a series. I expect to be grasped by the entire episode, like, where I don't leave my seat, don't, look at other things. I just have my mind focused on the episode the entire time. And Magic Kaito does that. And it is unbelievable how it can do something like that. Like, I can't say and express it enough how good this series really is. So, moving past that, getting on to this episode, okay? Let's talk about this episode now that I'm going to go back into actually reviewing this episode. So, this episode of Magic Kaito, I like the theme of it, seeing how Kaito was kind of a little bit different in this episode. Like, he seemed more like a romantic type of thief, like, in this episode. Like, he had this romantic vibe about him when it came to this play. Like, he was helping out this girl Megumi in this episode, to where she was like this servant A. She was a background character that was being mistreated by the main female character actor, and she was pretty much getting bitch slapped the entire episode. Kaito Kid comes in, and he bitch slaps that main female character, and servant A gets the spotlight she deserves. And that was a really beautiful moment. Like, let's just say this. If Kaito Kid, for some reason, if his job of being a phantom thief ever breaks down and he's ruined for good for being a phantom thief or a magician, at the very least he can be in a play, because he's a good actor, a damn good actor. Like, damn it. If he ever fails at being a magician, at the very least he can fall back on being an actor. So, Magic Kaito, man, it gets better each week, and that is really shocking. Yeah, like I said, it's for it to keep consistent episodes with the same slight formula. It's mind-boggling, because usually stuff like that would get very dull, but it doesn't. And this episode's another prime example of why Magic Kaito is so damn good. I'm still shocked why this series is not that well known. Like, why not a lot of people really love this series a lot. Like, I know everybody that knows about it really loves the series, but I'm so shocked this does not have the popularity it deserves. I'm guessing it's because of the art style, like the noses and stuff. I'm guessing that's one of the main reasons why Detective Conan and Magic Kaito really are not that loved, because the art style is so unique and weird compared to average shonen, it most likely would turn off anyone if they want, like, the standard art style of any type of series. So it's probably like the same exact reason why nobody really liked Ping Pong, because the art style is just so different and out there that people weren't used to it. And I'm guessing that's exactly what happened to Magic Kaito. So, episode, man. I really am going to miss this series when it's over. Like, I feel it already. We're not over with the series. We got multiple weeks left, like 7 or 6 weeks left. But I know I'm going to feel it when this series is done, because I have had so much entertainment from this series, and when it finally comes to a conclusion and ends, I'm going to be at a loss for words, because it's so fun. And to lose that entertainment, it fucking sucks. It does. I really hope we get a season 2 of this, or the mangaka writes more chapters or something, because I really do want more. So, this is going to be the ending conclusion of my review of Magic Kaito this week. Tell me your thoughts in the comments below. How did you feel about this episode? How do you feel about the play? How did you feel about Servant A Megami? I mean, do you feel like, you know, Kaito Kid was more like a romantic type actor in this episode? Let me know. I love you all so much. Please be safe. Chibi out.